We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Lawrence. The throw here is complete. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, easy, route.
2nd down, Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
23. Hey, Soko.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 12-yard line.
To throw right away is Ward. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Ward. That one caught. It's Chimway DK. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down for Tennessee.
A gain of 14. And the Titans 1st down.
Out of the gun, Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
On the pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19 tight.
Man in motion, heading left. Shotgun snap for Wolf. The second down throw is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
19, Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Again, it's Ward. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And he's in. Touchdown Titans. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible. Because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Hey, Ginger, time.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense.
A big hole. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Red on red. Silver.
Here's a run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Hey, run. Run. 11.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Agate. Hey, Lion. Hey, there we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go, let's go. On red.
Now Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 53 yards.
And goal to go.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
9 yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal.
These are 24. Soko, hot. Motion.
To throw is Lawrence. This one intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Toss left side, caught by his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
Tag! Cougar 19! Hey, smash! Let go!
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was looking for Chimdike that time. It's 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
That's complete to DK. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
That is caught outside on the RPO. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. The RPO, one is complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Ward to throw again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Titans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Open. Hey, Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Second down, they need 7.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Lawrence now. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
11. Go. Hey, I'm gun.
On first and 10, Lawrence. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On first down, it's Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Red, Cowboy 80.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Soka. 30 left.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Red on red. Hey, kill. Hey.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Panther 11, Bronco 80. Ready, right?
From the gun, here's Ward. Checking it down, this one is caught. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one, taken in. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Hey, I'm gun. Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, behind.
Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is third and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
His 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ready up.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 2.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To throw is Ward. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Ready. 18. Pioneer.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's not going to get there. big roll of the dice, trying the fake, but he's stopped short of the first down, and it's a turnover on downs.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, go! Silver.
On first down, Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Hey, think right open. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Lawrence now on second down. Right-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
30 left.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. A short game down to the 7.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
Rip, 23, 11, Agate, turn, this is hot.
Here's Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like,
right, let's go.
Man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Makes the score Titans 28, Jaguars 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Ward. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The throw here is complete. They're going to work this down inside the 45. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Throwing again is Ward. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
26 yards. First down, Titans.
Ward to throw again. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Hey, I'm gun. On red. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 29, here's second down and a yard.
Red on red. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
11. Hey,
Lawrence now moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. To throw is Lawrence. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Jaguars
11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Okay, looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Second and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll stick with him again. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down.
Here we go.
First down and goal.
A short kick down to the 7.
Another carry.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On the ready.
2nd and goal.
Hey, hey. Go, go. Hey, tomato, tomato. Done. 30 left. Silver.
They'll go with him again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Here's a short one. He's got Strange.
Lawrence's pass complete to Brenton Strange. A gain of 4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence, and that is caught. They've got it. Ryan Thomas, touchdown Jacksonville. Moody now for the extra point. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer.
Makes the score Titans 28, Jaguars 14. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
On the jump.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Hey. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, here's Ward. This one complete right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now a 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They motion the slot man left. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Get it. 70 line. Go, Reed. Go. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Now here's Lawrence. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Open right side. That screens the tight end.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Pass caught by the tight end. Screen. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll let one go down the middle, and that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10.
13, Luke. Rip, 23. Son, they say hot. Here we go, son.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's deep on the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Titans are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hurt.
first down. Ward. That one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
This is 1st and 10.
He's at 24. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. Got his man at the 6. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as